Alright, this is just a quick video of what I do to help my allergy dog that has yeast infections and itches, and you name it, she's got it. We give her Benadryl, Claritin every day, Benadryl kind of as needed, Apoquil as needed, although I try not to. She gets a Cytopoint injection almost every month, sometimes we can go a little longer. Daily kind of wipe downs if we need to, eye cleanings, ear cleaning, maybe a feet little bath or something. She also gets weekly baths with, different types of shampoo depending on what's going on with her. I know she doesn't like that word. It's okay. So let's just talk about what we do here on a daily basis. I use that stuff there, Buddy Wash. It's good stuff. I like it. This is pretty much what I use every day for a daily shampoo. Whenever she has more allergies than not and starts smelling bad, I use this. Use that several times a week if we need to. It's a bad allergy, but I probably use this just about every other bath. So that's maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week, depending on what's going on. Including some of this on her feet whenever she does get yeast infections. It's 4% chlorhexidine. I just kind of mix this in with that because it doesn't have it, but I like this shampoo a lot. This is more whenever she is getting yeasty. And then if it's really bad, I use this. It kind of breaks up the oils in her skin, cleans her pores, and allows these shampoos to work. All of these I leave on for at least 10 minutes. So maybe once a treatment at the very beginning of a yeast infection, and then I follow up with this combination here. And I'll do that multiple times a week, maybe every other day. For another treatment that I use besides the daily shampoo, besides this, I will also use these two over here. It's just an enzymic shampoo. It smells pretty good. It's not bad. And their leave-on conditioner. I usually do those in combination with that. Maybe I'll start with these first. Scrub her feet real well. I scrub her nails because she gets yeast infection between her nail beds. I use a toothbrush and a soap, and I scrub the nails really well, the nail beds. And then I'll probably follow up with that. Just kind of leaves her smelling good, adds a little extra to it. Ears, I use this pretty much every bath, sometimes a little bit more often. Her ears get kind of bad, so this can be a daily, multiple week, every week, just a rinse. So just pour it in her ear, kind of massage it into her ear canal, and don't let her shake her head or anything for a little bit while I'm massaging it. If her ears get really bad, this stuff. So once she gets a really bad infection, this works really well. See if you can see it there. The directions say it can take, quite a while, like 7 days straight, but I've noticed results pretty quick after a couple days or less. Good stuff. I don't use it on a daily. I only use it when she gets those really bad infections. But otherwise, it's great. Love it. Wipes. This is what I use. And that K word right there is what's really important. I would love to say it, but I'd probably mess it up. So, good wipes. Whenever she gets an infection, I'll wipe her belly, her toes, whatever down with this. And it definitely helps. It's a good stuff. This shampoo also has it in it. And for a spray, kind of in between baths, I like to use this antiseptic, antifungal. It smells pretty good. It's hard to bathe your dog every day, but sometimes at night it's good to spray her down in between baths with this too. This one's probably a little better because it also has that K word in it, however you say it. I know, I can't really pronounce names too well. For some reason this isn't focusing very well. Anyway, these two sprays are really good. I like them both in between baths. Just a really good product to help in between baths with killing that yeast. Another thing to think about, I haven't really used this at all, but I did buy some. I just haven't used it. Colloidal silver. Haven't used it, so couldn't tell you. Monostat 7. I do use this on her really bad outbreaks with her toes. They're just red and inflamed and nasty. Along with maybe some hydrocortisone cream. I might do like a little bit of a mix or something if she's really going at her feet, but I do put Monostat on. I leave it on at least an hour, and then I can maybe just put it on before bed, or if I do it in the day, I'll put it on and then I'll probably wash her feet after this soaks on for a little while. This stuff here is prescription. I think out of everything I have here, this is the only prescription stuff I have. It seems to work really well. I haven't done a whole lot with it. I've only used it off and on throughout the years, and it does seem to work pretty well. So if you can get it, get your vet to write it, and you feel safe using it, your vet's okay with it, definitely give it a try for those days when the yeast is really bad. I kind of treat it like the Monostat. I put it on maybe overnight. I don't let them lick it, put a cone on or socks or whatever you got. Maybe even just at least for an hour or two. So all good stuff on treating really, really bad yeast infections. Kind of a daily moisturizer for her nose, paws, bag balm. It works. I used to use petroleum jelly, Vaseline. But this is a little bit easier to deal with. It seems to work pretty well. I've only recently started using it, probably the past few months, and I've been pretty happy with it. It smells good, and she tolerates it. It's supposed to have something in here that they just don't like to lick, but Lexi, my dog, likes to lick the things that don't taste good. So it works really well. I highly recommend. And I'll take a Q-tip and kind of rub it on her nose and the inside of her nostrils a little bit, like just where I can see just that first, quarter inch, half inch, whatever it is in her nose. And she'll get really bad buildups in there and like goo and just gross stuff. And so I soften it up with this, get it nice and lubricated, and then I'll take another one and kind of see if I can pull a little bit of that garb out of her nose. Same with her ears. I take a Q-tip and I clean what I can see in her ear. Maybe before or after the flush. This stuff, they don't want you cleaning the ears or anything when you use that, so no cleaning with that, but that's just on rare occasions. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And don't forget your daily toothbrush cleaning. Yeah, that's a lot. All this is what I do to take care of that one there. And she still gets really bad yeast infections, and they take weeks, maybe even month, 2 months to clean up. And daily baths that whole time, maybe every other day. But it's what it takes, right? Having a good bathroom with a dog nozzle is very important, and a no-slip mat. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck with your yeast dogs out there. Allergies suck.